Yo ho everybody, so check this out. I'm gonna do something I think is kind of a touchy topic. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the name of this video is gonna be Mighty Number 9 and why it's not as bad as people think. Before we get into this video, I want you to take your nostalgia glasses off completely. Just take them off. And actually look at this game for the aspect of it being a game as it is. I'm gonna play the first map. Well, first, before I do that, look, the way it's set up. Let's start with the first things first, the story, something people dogged on the whole time. If you go back and play all the Mega Man games, the Rockman games, before it went to X, or even when it did go into X, the story is not that solid. Bad guy does this, you're good guy, you go to stop it. In this case, you actually, oh my god, I'm sorry, the Robot Masters as well. I'm not knocking the Mega Man series or the Rockman series, because those were my favorite series growing up until I actually started playing Dark Souls. But Mega Man, Rockman, however you wish to call it, it's what got me into gaming. It wasn't Link for me, it wasn't Mario, it was that series. So, saying that, I can also say this, I enjoy this game with a straight face. I don't have my camera on so you can't see my face, but it's with a straight face, trust me. In addition to that, so it is set up just like the older games. You have your, this is a tutorial, we're not doing that. You have your quote-unquote robot masters. In this case, they're called mighty numbers. As you can see, mighty number 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're actually mighty number 0 if you want to get on about it. And each one, of course, is set up where you beat them, you get their power, it helps you beat the next one. In this case, what's actually going on is that your
mighty number 1 Pyrogen has been sighted. Mighty number 1.
Jesus. What's really going on is these mighty numbers have been infected with a virus that has made them turn against their programming, basically, but they don't think that there's anything wrong with them, so to speak. You actually hack them when you beat them and turn them back.
You are
in
all
most cases.
set, then?
Now we're gonna start playing this, and I'm gonna go over the gameplay, because the gameplay is a little different. Now, one thing I will say is kind of a dive towards Mighty Number 9. The character design on the main character is kind of lacking. Went from someone like Mega Man, who, well, I will agree, or I will admit, has kind of a basic setup in his color scheme, the way he looks, the whole thing. But this guy does too, it's just a little wonky. Now, one thing I want y'all to notice, if y'all check out this jump, when I land, I actually stumble. There's actually gravity effects like that. Let's check out the one animation on the slide. No slide, see it? Nothing, no slide. Just gotta be able to hook. There was something that was brought up to me before, as far as this game is concerned. If you'll notice, he turned red, right? That means I can execute him with a dash. People assume that the only way you can kill something was by dashing through it. I've actually had this argument brought up that showed me they never played the game. As you saw, I did not dash that guy once. I just straight killed him. That being said, I'll show you what I was talking about with the dash if you're unaware. Had to do it a little slower. The dash is a new mechanic that actually lets you absorb the things that you're fighting. If you get them low enough on health, you get 100% absorption. If you don't, well, then you don't. But the whole purpose of this is to absorb them. As far as that's concerned anyway, like I said, and I demonstrated, you can do it without, you can kill them without absorbing. But you get perks and bonuses for absorbing. As you can see, my points going up when I do it. So on and so forth. Let's see how we can get this. Ooh boy, I ain't even gonna try him. Let's get him. The gameplay is a little, as odd as this might sound, it's a bit stiffer in this game than it is in a lot of the other Rockman series or Mega Man series. I'm not sure what y'all prefer to call it. When you get to X, it's obviously just Mega Man, but at a certain point, he actually started as Rockman. Now I can see what the creator was going with this game, so it doesn't really bother me. In all honesty, this is not a trash game. It's just not. No matter how you slice it, the action is actually fast-paced. The creatures are just gonna be the creatures. They look similar without being completely ripped towards the other games. And the love the franchise, I'll say. People overhyped this game though. It's one of the biggest fallouts of it. They overhyped it and they made it seem like it was going to be something that wasn't. That being said, once people got the product, it wasn't what they wanted. In addition to that, it was a Kickstarter game. So people put into it a lot of money, expecting it to be something that it's not. It was supposed to be a successor of the Mega Man series based on the creator's love for the game, love for the series, and love for his character. He went a completely different direction with it, and people got mad about it. That's pretty much what it amounts to. But I think if you go in there, like I said, with the nostalgia glasses off, you'll actually fall in love with the game. You may not fall in love with it, that's exaggerating a bit, but you'll enjoy it, that's for sure. The stage steps, like most platformers, I was not expecting that. I have not done the stage myself yet, so I wasn't aware that that happened.
Bring it on.
Alright, and as you can see, it's pretty screw this mess. Whoa. I might have to just kill this dude. Boy, I'm probably gonna die right here. And as you can see, yeah, the difficulty is not super easy. There's a lot of stuff going on the map, there's a lot of stuff going on your screen, and it does get a little convoluted and confusing. But that's always been something with these type of games. There have been different games that have come out that are like this, that fall into this genre, I guess you could say. Gunvolt is one of them. Gunvolt is a really good game. I would highly recommend it. If nothing else, I'd recommend Gunvolt. It's a great game to play. Like most of these games, though, it's all about memorizing patterns. And this one does a good job about keeping you on your toes anyway. Primarily, one thing I do want to say, though, is you should always form your own opinion on a game. Never, even with me saying this, never let someone else's opinion on a game, be they reviewers, be they people that you respect, form your opinion.
Bring it on.
Because the game ends up being what you make of it. Flat out, in all honesty, yeah, I'm not going to fight that guy. Gotta know when to hold him and know when to fold him. I'm folding him on that. Okay. Oh, and by the way, I thought this was a pretty good call. That was pretty short. The girl that helps you in this, instead of roll, how it was with Rockman and Mega, is call. So you got roll, call. Thought that was pretty funny because roll, call, the mighty number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Balls in place. So this guy's gonna hold my butt. I've never.
Pyro, wait!
Oh, no, I guess not. See, there she is. Call.
Robots detected.
What?
And
Where?
I may not actually even beat this, oh boy.
And it's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Back,
I may not
hurry.
I may not even beat this map, in this little review thing I'm doing, or really
Here we go.
expressing why you should play this game. But I did,
Bring it on.
I wanted to show y'all gameplay
Bring
while I
it
was
on.
saying this. Because it doesn't make sense for me not to, just to, oh god. It doesn't make sense for me to just say it and then not show y'all why I'm saying this. Like, this is actually pretty cool. I think most of the people that say don't play this game is garbage, and this crap, have actually never played it. I will say that there are obviously people who have played it that will say that. I mean, everybody has their own opinion. One of the things that probably pisses people off is there's no wall slide. Like I showed you before, there's no slide on the wall. You just gotta grab one.
Here we go.
Oh, I'm doing that anyway.
That's
Okay, I can't get a shot off on him. So, and that's gonna fall. Fudge sticks. Alright. You see, I'm making my point here. The game isn't, like, just hands it to you, it doesn't hold your hand, just like all the predecessors of the previous franchise were. No, they didn't hold your hand either. I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying. They did not hold your hand. All in all, I really think anyone who has even been remotely interested in this game owes it to themselves to give it a shot. It is not a bad game, and I wouldn't listen to anybody who tells you otherwise.
That's one.
It's just not a bad game. I don't know how else to word that. I'm not really sure how to get through here. I'm sure there's something. I'm sure there's something I'm missing there.
Game over.
Yep. Well, guys, I actually ended on a loss. I really don't. That really doesn't bother me at all. But I just wanted to get it across to you. A few points to just stick with.
Go ahead and choose
One, the
your
story
next
is
target.
not as horrid as people are saying, because the original stories of these games weren't that great. You had Dr. Wily, Dr. Light, you had two doctors that had built robots, and one of them had robot masters that were technically quote-unquote evil, just doing his bidding, and the other one had a Rockman who would save the day, or Mega Man, or X, the Maverick Hunter, as it would be. You got a little bit better in the story when it got to, like, the later X's, when Sigma was introduced, things like that. But bare facts, the story to all the games were not amazing, again, until you get into Sigma. this game follows suit with that. It's a cut and dry story, but it's done in a really gimmicky anime style, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that Beyblade, I'm talking about that Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm talking about that Duel Masters, I'm talking about stuff like that. That's how this game is set up. Hell, I'm even talking about Digimon and Pokemon. Those are all gimmick-based games. You eat it up, though, because it's fun. People took this game and they turned it into something that was supposed to be so serious, so real, so straight to the chest, and it became something that it wasn't. It is honestly a great game. I think you should give it a shot before you judge it, even by looking at this gameplay, before you say, no, this is garbage, or hey, your Monolith, your opinion is invalid because you like this horrible game. For one, everybody likes a game that other people think is horrible. Everybody does. There are people that think Dark Souls, the entire franchise, is straight garbage, but I love it to death. Ha. Yeah, love it to death. Anyway, but guys, I think that this is definitely a game to keep a hold of, pick up. You can definitely get it for cheap now. You can get it on Steam, you can pick it up in the PlayStation Store. It is definitely something worth trying. It's not as garbage as people say it is. It doesn't have fallen into a lot of stigmas of, oh, it's just a copycat. No, it was someone's actual hard work in trying to recreate in a different way what they already had before. Now, will I say the people?
Go ahead and choose your next
and say
target.
the people that you know put in a lot of money on Kickstarter.
New tricks are added
got a little
as the
ripped
game
off.
progresses.
Man, yeah, I even
Be
pre-ordered
sure
the game
to
and I got
check
some
back
stuff for
and
from
view them
pre-order already that
regularly.
ripped off. Now, if I had put in stuff in the Kickstarter, yeah, you probably did, depending on how much you
Go ahead
donated
and
what
choose
the
your next
rewards
target.
were. I'll agree with that. But people treated this game like it was a huge controversy, like No Man's Sky, for example, and it's not. Anyway, guys, this is what I'm giving y'all. Take it for what you will. This is my number 9 and why I think the game's not garbage. I'll catch y'all later.